Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to take a ride over to historic Kissimmee. It's a place that a lot of tourists don't go, but they should, because that's the basic history of this area. So I'm going to take a ride. You're going to see some awesome stores. In particular, there's a great antique store that I'm going to go to, and you're going to really like it. I'll give you a little idea of what it looks like down there. But folks, do yourself a favor, go down to historic Kissimmee on your next trip. Stay tuned for an awesome little tour of historic Kissimmee. Hey folks, so I'm here at the classic sign that you're going to look for. This is Highway 192, Vine Street, Main Street. Main Street goes across behind me. And I'm going to show you the classic sign that you have to look out for. I'm going to swing you around right here. And let's see. There you go. Oh, we got a bus going through. So right there is the sign you're going to look for. It's this is historic Kissimmee. This is the original town, which started in 1873. You can see that this is, it intersects with 441, which is Orange Blossom Trail. So you're gonna look for that sign, and then it's got the Kissimmee Civic Center down this way. So this is what you're gonna be looking for, folks. This is the road. You can see they got a lot of tributes here to what originally Florida was, which was, and it still kind of is, which is cattle and oranges, but very, very big with the cattle situation and beef. So this is the original town of Kissimmee, and I suggest that you guys come because there's a lot of cool stuff over here. I mean, you can see some old hotels, but it's kind of a place that obviously tourists don't come to, but there's a really cool store that I want to bring you to. It's an antique store, but there's also a very old hardware store down here. So either I'll put it on this video or a few other videos, but stay tuned. I think you guys would be really interested to see this because it's kind of a part of Florida that most people don't get to see. And you really should take a little break from the parks and come down here because this is really historic. And it's, like I said, something you don't often see. So stay tuned, and you're going to see some old-fashioned stuff of the historic town of Kissimmee, Florida. Stand by. Hey, folks, so we're here. So I'm here with my sidekick, Curly. And like I said, this is historic Kissimmee. And you can see from behind me, I'm going to show you a better view. This is also where the Sunrail comes in. Sunrail is the new train system that they have, which goes all the way to Tampa, goes over to the other side of Orlando. So, yeah, like I said, this is the real Kissimmee. And like I said, if you stay tuned, I'm going to go into this antique store, which is really cool, and maybe show you the hardware store that's here too. So here we are. It says Broadway right here. So this is the main strip. This is where I was showing you before, outside where the main sign is. And this is where you'll come for jury duty if you live in Kissimmee. Like I said, but you can see the way it's designed. It reminds me kind of Glendale, California, or a place like that where you have all these old-fashioned shops, which is really nice because, folks, I don't think there's a franchise along this whole strip. And I love my franchises, but I just love the fact that you could come here to an old-fashioned barbershop. Look at this. If I only had hair, it would be great. But Tuesdays, 10 o'clock, they got all kinds of specials going on. You got the old-fashioned barber pole. I mean, this is kind of fascinating, you know? You have jewelry stores. There's actually a record store across the street that I want to go into. And this antique store looks really, really cool. Come here and you can buy yourself a wedding dress. They do have the parking, so it's like 1 to 3 hour parking. And I don't think they charge for it, but we shall see. This is more of a fancy, newer store. So here's the hardware store. The antique store that I was telling you about. So what's really cool about these antique stores is that, to me, now let me look at this. This is very old right here. I'm trying to read. This is a landmark building, and it says 1860. So this store, this antique store, this building was here since 1860. That's amazing. You think about Abraham Lincoln being president at that point. But what I was about to say, which is cool, is that because it's the South and it's Florida, you're going to see very different things in here that you wouldn't normally see like in a New York antique store. So you're going to see, for instance, they got a saddle right here. You typically wouldn't see that like in a Brooklyn antique store. So I'm hoping that they let me go in there with Curly. If not, then I'll switch off with my brother-in-law. But they got all the old chairs over here. They have the gumball machines. They got the Uncle Sam. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, this is amazing, folks. They said we can come in with Curly. So we're gonna come in. You're gonna see here all kinds of amazing stuff.
Fantastic. You have to go walk
Fantastic.
very nice.
The classic wooden Indians reminds me of the Seinfeld episode, the famous Seinfeld episode. But look at this, you got all kinds of china in here. Amazing stuff. There's a nice little chair for Curly. More stuff in the cake. Sometimes these stores do stuff on consignment. So you can put your stuff in here, and if they sell it, then they'll turn around and they'll give you a percentage. Wow, check that out. It's a little chair. You have all these barrels. $275. I mean, folks, this is the kind of place, if you're like American Pickers or something like that, or you're doing like some decorations, or say building a ride or building some kind of thing, you'd want to come in here. And we're only in the front door. We have a long way to go, but I'm going to try to show you some more interesting stuff through here. It's really amazing. I hope you're enjoying this. Yeah, greeting cards. You know, we had a Hallmark store for 25 years, so you know I love my greeting cards. All kinds of paintings. It's amazing. All right, we're going to keep going. You can see how amazing this is, folks. It's such a really, really amazing store. Hummels and all kinds of great stuff. Toys. Look at all these ceramics. I mean, incredible stuff. Like I said, I wish Matt was here, because Matt would really, really, really enjoy himself looking at all this stuff. I imagine there's some musical instruments here, so when I come to those, I'm going to show you. I'll show you those, because I know Matt's watching over me somewhere. So we're going to just take another look around, and well, a lot of Disney stuff too, and we'll get back to you. And I'm going to get the guy's name, and he'll talk about it a little bit. All right, so I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be looking around and rummaging through this amazing hardware store. All right.
Antique store, not a hardware store.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks, Mo. Antique store.
People
I don't know what I'm saying. They know how I am. I mean, folks, this place is deep. We have models, we have toys, we have baseball stuff. I mean, man, let me tell you, if you want to break from the parks, this is where you want to come. There's just so much stuff here. Look at this. A movie projector, an old reel-to-reel. Wow, an old video camera machine. I haven't seen one of these in forever. I remember dragging that around Disney World when my son was little. Holy moly. Incredible. Look at that, a Winn-Dixie 18-wheeler. That's something you're only going to see in Florida, within the South. Look at that, the little radio, $45 for an old-fashioned radio. This is incredible. One amazing thing after the other. You know, some people would say this is junk, but like one man's junk is another man's treasure. And there's also a lot of memories locked into these things. These are all, each one of these things tells a story. You got old telephones in here, man. Old Coca-Cola bottles. Marionettes. Old-fashioned trains. This is a place, folks, you come, you find a lot of diamonds in the rough. And they're not too rough. This is all interesting stuff. Amazing toys, Tonka trucks. Incredible. I'm waiting to find the musical instruments, because I know Matt's going to be here with me looking at the musical instruments for sure. Amazing. Just love these kind of stores. I mean, I could literally... This is the kind of store I'd want to open up. Anything to do with conversation, anything to do with whatever, I'm there. Oh my God, Hess trucks. You want to catch up on your Hess trucks, there you go. Old license plates. Amazing. Look at this old furniture. Holy moly. Now talk about a diamond in the rough. I actually found Lanier here, and I'm able to lift it. So those of you out there who are comic book fans know that not a lot of people can lift Thor's hammer. Only people with high integrity can lift Thor's hammer, such as Superman and Wonder Woman. Not many people have been able to lift it. Captain America, my favorite. So to check this out. Looks like Thor's been hitting some people with this, but I actually found Thor's hammer here in this wonderful antique store. Wow, now this is amazing, folks. If you remember my video from a couple of days ago about the carousels versus the merry-go-round, this is an actual carousel horse, and 1,200 bucks. See, that's something I think I would get if I had the room. That is amazing. For those of you who know carousels, the side with all the work, they used to call that the romance side. A lot of the work went into this side because you saw it, and on the back side it was a little more plain, like on the reverse side of the horse, because it faced out this way. But that is amazing. You could actually buy yourself a carousel horse here too. Incredible. Look at this, an old-fashioned carriage. I don't know if that's an Emma-Junga, but this is a carriage from the 1930s. $750. Those were, God, they were really built. Those folded down. There you go. Amazing. Like I say, folks, this is an amazing place. I know they do shipping. I'm going to talk to the guy in the front, the owner, get his story. But one incredible thing after another. And the only thing I'm not seeing yet is musical instruments, but hey, look at this, all cars. So I just want to throw it out there, folks. Matt, I love you. I miss you. I wish you were here with me. For those of you out there who've lost a child, it's a hard thing, but trying to get through each day as we can. So anyway, you keep them in your heart and your soul, and that's all you can do, I think. Okay, what do we have here? Postcards. Postcards. Amazing. All kinds of pictures. Man, so far that hammer is the one that's impressing me the most. Look at this. This looks like a Corona, like a lit up thing to go over a pool table. Furniture. Lots of chairs and furniture. Wow, look at this. An old Esso sign. If American Pickers is watching, particularly Mike and Frank, there's an Esso sign here for 40 bucks. You can come down and negotiate that. Pool balls. Really incredible. Wow, there you go. Look, a little bit of home there. Coney Island, the summer of 1928. $110. Wow. So much amazing stuff. Is that a Mickey Mouse watch? Probably got a Mickey Mouse watch in there. $90. Mickey Mouse watch. 75th anniversary of Mickey. All kinds of tools. Like I said, a lot of Disney stuff, but a lot of Western stuff, folks. A lot of nice Western stuff. I mean, there's something here for everybody. I mean, you could just collect different things, make like a little hutch, or make something, a little den, old typewriter. Look at that. So many beautiful pieces. Look at this, the globe. You could just put in your den. Those, amazing. It's like an old washing machine or something over there. Coca-Cola. Wow, man, I found my section, the collection of Coca-Cola bottles. Oh, wow, and you talk about Matt. There you go, 1992, the year Matt was born. I'm a big believer in that, folks, of people sending you a message. And there's the message from Matt. This is from Dollywood, a Coca-Cola from Dollywood, the year my son was born. Incredible. Man, so in a pinch, I know where I'm coming. If there's ever a Holocaust, not a Holocaust, some kind of zombie apocalypse, come in here and get myself some old Cokes. Wow. So this is the Coca-Cola section. Look at that, little cases. Hi. They've even got a chessboard. Gary, a little shout out to my nephew Gary. Wonderful guy, and Jackie, his wife. If you stayed in the video this long, they actually have chess stuff here too. And folks, thank you if you've stayed in the video this long. It's just, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support for the channel. Pan Am, wow. Well, you got all those nostalgic things. Look at this, folks. A map. Look at this. An old-fashioned map. They used to charge you $1 for the map and $2 to fold it. Now I'm just kidding. Really amazing. Clock, something for my father. My father would really like this store too. If he ever retires and comes down, I'll take him over here. I think he'd be interested. Jewelry. Well, look at this. You got some old money in here. You got some old pocket knives. Look at that. Looks like some clowns. Really amazing. Look at that old sign from 1905, a poultry show. These are the things that came down here. Really amazing. So, folks, there's the train. That's the Sunrail, or that's the Amtrak, one or the other. So the name of the store is Lanier's, and it's right on Broadway. Like I said, you go to the Kissimmee sign. You just GPS it. It's fine. I want to speak to Tom. He's the owner. Hopefully he gets a chance to talk to us. And you're hearing that train whistle in the foreground there. But stay tuned for an interview with Tom, the owner of this very fine establishment. Stand by, folks. So here we are, folks. I knew we would find the musical section. Shout out to my son, Matt. I know he'd love that accordion right there. Matt, I wish you were here to buy it. I'd have gladly bought these for you. And I would have loved to hear you play them. But, folks, even musical instruments here. So, big shout out to Matt. I love you, Matt, wherever you are, and miss you. So, like I said, folks, we're going to talk to Jeremy. Jeremy's actually the manager of the store. He's Tom's son, and he's going to give us a little interview. So, thanks for hanging on this long. I hope you're enjoying it. So, like I say, I'm going to go cut to the interview right now. And here we go, going for the interview with Jeremy. Folks, hey, we're here with Jeremy. He's the manager of the store. That's his father, Tom, down there we saw before. And Jeremy is amazing. He's going to tell us all about his store.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. So, my name is Jeremy Lanier. I am one of the co-owners of Lanier's Historic Downtown Marketplace. We are a 18,000 square foot antique shop filled with antiques, collectibles, items for the home and garden, gifts and accessories. And we are located in the heart of historic downtown Kissimmee. Our beautiful downtown was founded in 1883, and it was built on cattle, citrus. Now we rely on hospitality, and so we're located about 20-25 minutes from Walt Disney World. And we like to think that we offer a little refuge from the hustle bustle of 192 and the craziness of the theme parks. So we're comprised of, like I said, antiques and collectibles, but we also have mini shops. So folks can come if they have antiques in their blood and they want a little hobby. They can open up a stall in our store. We call them mini shops. Right now we have 13 different individual mini shops. And we've been here for 25 years in the downtown, and we absolutely love it here.
That's amazing, Jeremy. So if you had like antiques or jewelry or watches, you would just come in, and it's kind of like a consignment thing?
We do some consignment. We reserve the consignments for larger items right now because we're jam-packed, as you can probably see.
Yes.
But we do have rental spaces, we have showcases, and then we bring a lot of our own merchandise that we find from all over the country. Not too long ago, we went to Mount Dora, Florida, and we found these awesome wine barrels.
Wow, I saw these 275 or 225. How old are these barrels, Jeremy?
These are probably from the 50s or the 60s.
Wow.
But we just got them in not too long ago. They held Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
Wow, amazing.
And, I love going out and kind of shopping around. You meet a lot of nice people and find some really cool things for the store.
Have you ever met the guys, American Pickers? I mean,
they've been to downtown or to this area. A friend of ours has had them at his farm in Kissimmee twice.
Okay.
But I've never had the pleasure.
Because I saw they liked collecting the gas and oil things, and I saw you got a couple of oil signs, SO, and a few other things. I'm sure they'd be happy coming in here if they're watching.
We do get, sometimes the theme parks will have cast members who come and shop through the store for props. So not too long ago, we had somebody from Universal who bought props for the Hagrid's roller coaster ride that just opened up not too long ago.
Really? What did it? Are you allowed to say what they bought, or is that secret?
I don't know what's actually being used in the ride, but they bought some little barrels and some tools and stuff like that. Things that you would typically associate with Harry Potter.
Well, that's something to be proud of, Jeremy, because I know like American Pickers, they had done some stuff at Dollywood, So it makes sense for them to come over here to Kissimmee and
Yeah.
talk to the man who knows what's going on.
Yeah, hey.
That's you got to go ride the ride and see what your stuff is that's on there.
I'll do it.
Oh, that's amazing, Jeremy. Thank you so much for the interview. You're wonderful, and I'm going to be definitely back. You have a great store, and I hope everybody comes down. And you got to meet this wonderful gentleman and his dad and his family. They're spectacular. So, folks, thanks for tuning in, and thank you to Jeremy for your awesome hospitality. And they allow dogs to come in the store too. I have my little dog with me, and it's amazing. So we really appreciate you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So hey folks, hope you enjoyed that. Just to conclude the video, I'm a big believer in signs, and I went there today, and I really believe that Matt showed me a sign. It's a Valentine's card, and it says "I love you, Dad" on it, and it was kind of in a place not with the cards, so I just kind of think he meant to show this to me, and it was kind of emotional, and I just want to share it with you. And it says "Love you, Dad, Superman." And Superman is brave and strong. He always knows just what to do. He looks out for the little guy. Hey, Dad, that sounds a lot like you. Happy Valentine's Day to our family's hero. Love you, Matt. I miss you. Good night, folks. Have a great night. See you again on the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.